Hello everyone. It is May 3rd. I have tried to make this intro about 3 times now and everything just kept going wrong for the first few seconds. So, I'm pretty sure that all of these clips I'm about to show are from last week starting Thursday or Friday. Now, there's not much that's like, I don't even know how to explain it. There's not many clips that are actually like that fun right now and everything else because I've still been trying to get into the fact of daily organization with all this stuff. But this is what happened from last week on Friday all the way up until last night, or not yesterday, the day before that, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this is going to be from just under a week ago, and it's going to make it easier with next week. So, but let's get started with all of it. I guess one of the first things we can start off with is the fact that I have my new glasses. I did not record it because my mother went and got them for me because I had so much other stuff going on that day. I had to go to work 45 minutes away, and I had to drop the Explorer off with Adrian so that we could look at it because we just like to look at the cars every once in a while now just to make sure, nothing's really going wrong with them. So, I walked the dogs that day, and I'm pretty sure after that day is when I kind of slightly got all my stuff together and started taking the camera out more, and it was still kind of hard to do, and I'm starting to put more stuff on TikTok and Instagram, and there's a whole bunch of chaos going on behind the scenes right now, so we're gonna get these clips done, and then everything's going to be much easier to talk about next week because obviously I'll have a lot more clips and stuff. I know I said that this past week, but a lot of stuff is actually going on this recent week. I was just yelling at the wrong cat for 2 minutes straight, thinking it was Ryder that was making an absolute mess out of the litter box. No, it was Cripple. Of course. Anyways, I will babble on about much better things next week, so let's get through this stuff right now. So, these first few clips that we have are from, I'm pretty sure, a couple months ago. I don't remember when any of this stuff is right now. Next week I'll keep a better understanding of everything and what happened on which days. But right now, I just have some entertaining clips to put up, so like mine as well. Just obviously do that. Like I said I was going to anyways. So, starting off, I'm pretty sure Thursday night, my back started massively hurting because I've been doing exercises that apparently I wasn't supposed to be doing because, good Jesus, I had to turn my scanner down. Okay, now we are back to it. Alright, so that night we ended up going to Walmart, but Adrian went inside only because, as I said, I was doing exercises because I want to keep up with the physical activity, and I was doing like abdomen sort of core exercises, and did not realize that apparently you can tear muscles, and when you're already in pain, obviously you don't want to be tearing those muscles. So, Adrian went in by himself. I had myself I had myself a little applesauce tiny little cup thing while I was waiting for him too, which was pretty funny. Pretty sure this is on Friday, but I could be wrong. I ended up going down to Monroe's and oh wait, that might have been Tuesday last week with all that stuff, and then going into Thursday. I don't know, everything's mixed up. As I said, I'll have a better understanding of everything, remembering everything next week, but yeah, so that day when I ended up going down to Monroe's, I had packed myself a lunch, but I didn't eat it until later on in that day. Adrian got me this bacon, fries, burger, something. It was really good, that's all I know. And in one of those days, we ended up going to his mother's house, and his mother had, I forget the name of the bed, but it was like one bed stacked on top of the other one you could like pull out or whatever, have 2 beds. When Alex was living at Adrian's for a little bit and all that stuff, everything in the past, all that, incredibly, yay, amazing stuff. They had that bed because Isabel got it. There was a regular king, queen, what I think it was a king, whatever one that's not as like big as the biggest one. Uh, they had one of those for a while from when they moved from Guilford to East Haven, and she ended up getting us a new bed that looks like this. Now, I must say, it's a very nice bed. It's a very, very, very pretty bed. Alright, so the next day, I'm pretty sure this was, I decided to start, as I said, no more doing the whole, like, having a bag each week, what I was doing before. I am now going to, which I cleaned up my room yesterday, so it made, like, cleaned it out completely, so it made it 10 times easier to do this now. I still have a little area on the side of my room that I still need to pick up everything. I'm going to do that today. But it's just, like, 2 or 3 bags of stuff that just need to be organized. But this was coming back from Adrian's mother's house, and I decided to take all the stuff out of the bag because it was one of those reusable ones, so I wanted to put that away. Like, normally I'll be okay with, like, the pocketbook looking ones sitting on the floor for, you know, till the next day and all that stuff, but I think I also needed some stuff out of the bag that night, so I took everything out, and I made it easier. So, that night, we ended up going and getting those. I'm pretty sure Moe's was the next day after we got back from Isabel's and cleaned out my bag, which pretty sure that was that Friday. I think I'm on the right track here. And I ended up doing my Amazon unboxing, so I took a little tiny snippet video of Ryder, which looks absolutely like hell. My mother came out of her room and is going downstairs to do laundry, so if you hear any metal upon metal, it's going to be the clothes hangers that she's putting on the metal thing we have hanging from the ceiling. I don't know. I didn't build the house. But we were the second people that's ever actually lived here. Well, the second family. So, but yeah, that was a picture of Ryder. Or a video of Ryder. It was kind of pixelated though, because literally I went to go and do a time lapse. So I zoomed in on him, so that way you guys could, like, see him, and I guess sometimes some cameras just don't do well zooming in that much. And Cripple decided to make herself at home in the big box. If you guys have seen my Amazon haul one right before this one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think so. Because I posted it yesterday. Last night. Whatever. I was being productive. But there was 2 boxes and a huge box, and the cats took over the box because they take over every single box that comes into this house. Honestly, they play more with boxes, like most cats do. Like, everybody sits there and says, "Oh yeah, I got my cat a toy." They'd rather play with the box most of the time. Saying. I ended up opening up my laptop cooling whatever you want to call it. As I said, if you guys want to know what that was, anything like that, go back to go to the Amazon haul. It'll tell you everything. You'll be able to see everything. So I opened up my laptop cooling tray and I decided to put that together, which was actually a little bit better and cooler than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie, because normally sometimes Amazon, as I said before, and in that video, is kind of like a hit or miss type of thing with specific things that you get. I did a Scentsy change, which I'm going to try and do every few days now, because I don't know what it is about those things, if they've like manufactured them to be like not as smelly for as long anymore, which is pretty sad. But I mean, most of the time I do get the things on clearance for like $2, so I guess that makes some type of sense. I was very much excited for this because I got to open up my jewelry, I did that before, my makeup holder thing. I've wanted one of these like ones to go on your desktop, I guess you could say, for a while, but I just never knew where to find them, and obviously like Adrian goes on Amazon all the time to get things, so at that point I was like, you know what, please just go on to Amazon and find me a decent one, and he did, and you know, it looks actually pretty decently good. I put together half of it on my bed, and then I decided to place it on the side table because with the pieces that were not connected together, I thought it would make it a little bit easier. Plus the fact of opening the drawers on a mattress didn't go too well. Don't do it. Everything just kept like falling out, so I had to, you know, put it where it was gonna stay, so that way I didn't have to move it again. And then I went through all of my palettes, and I'm pretty sure I did this before, but I did it again. I went through my palettes, I went through my highlighters, my mascaras, everything, and I now have this plastic container that I have most of my like daily stuff in, and then I have two, one pink and one blue Halsey About Face makeup bags that are like probably decently this big, so you can fit like all the extra stuff that couldn't go into the drawers and like made no sense. I put all that stuff into those bags. My makeup bags are now on my entertainment center, very easy to get all that stuff out of there if I need to, and everything else that's like lip stuff, My cats keep interrupting, but yes, everything for daily use is in a plastic thing, plastic drawers, which highly recommended. Everything that did not fit in the plastic container or make sense in there went into the other plastic makeup bags, which are easy to get out as well. So that was pretty good. I also thought the statement place of where I had all of my like wallets and like little clutches and all that stuff, I thought that it was perfectly fine where everything was, but I ended up taking everything and putting it in different containers, making it 10 times easier to pick up and get at, and I also put that stuff on my entertainment center so it looks really nice and organized now. I can just walk over and pick up whichever one I want, put everything into a bag, be good. Which took me a while to be able to organize it that way. Honestly, it was a really good idea, and organization wins. to the last few clips that were at more the past like 2-3 days. For lunch Monday morning I made cauliflower because I've been very much like wanting or craving or whatever you want to call it. So she made me that and it was really good. And I tried it with ketchup, which everybody thought was absolutely disgusting. But I did not want to use a salad dressing with, cauliflower. And I'm pretty sure it was that night Adrian and I ended up going back to Moe's again because we've been getting on the whole entire thing of liking Moe's again, which is it's good. It's good for you. I mean, alcohol is good for you, but they're really fattening at the same time. But yeah. So that was the whole entire week up to 2 days ago or yesterday, and everything's been going very well. I'm pretty happy with myself that I was able to get all this stuff down into like one video and not do multiple parts, because that's really annoying when I'm trying to get this video like up each week. So, but yeah, that was the last few days and how everything's been. The weather is getting better here and everything's starting to be so much nicer, so getting out into nature is going to be very fun and amazing the next few weeks, and just everything else to come. So that's how this past week went, and I'm looking forward to putting up more videos. And yeah, if you want to see how the rest of my life continues to go, keep watching these vlogs, and hopefully I'll be able to get next week's up on time with more information and a little bit more entertainment for you guys. Well, thank you for watching, and that's how this past week went.